Hi, Karina Gardner here, and today I'm going to be starting my Dingbats series. I'm just going to do a few videos to help you guys understand how to use Dingbats. I think it's going to really help you because there are a lot of Dingbats in my store because they are great value. And I'm not sure that you understand exactly what you can do with them. So I thought I would show you. We'd cut some out and so you would get an idea of how to use Dingbats. So I think this is going to be a fun series. Just be watching it every week for the next little bit. Okay, so today I have in my notes that we are going to do the modern delicate flowers. So if you have purchased something and you are in your Silhouette software, you can see I'm in my software right now. If you go to library, this will have all the things you've purchased so you can sync it. You can also download it directly from the Silhouette store. I went ahead and put these in my cart, and let's see if I can find them. I thought they were over here somewhere. This is it right here. So I'm going to double click on it and you can see that they show up over here. If I click on my artboard with my type tool, I should be able to just put them in with type, right? All of my dingbats, at least the ones I've done in the last couple of years, whether you're capitalized or uncapitalized, you're going to get the same dingbat. So it's 26 pieces. Now what you can see here is that everything is very, very small. And really we're going to be only cutting out one of these today. So first of all, we're going to make it bigger. I'm going to hold down the shift key because that'll keep everything proportionate. And you want to do that because otherwise it will get skewed. So make sure and hold down your shift key if you're going to make it bigger. This piece right here actually is a great piece for us to take a look at. There are several of these that have a lot of things going on with it. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to get rid of, let's see, if I click on that a couple of times, I think I can get rid of a bunch of these extras. Now you'll notice a lot of these have a lot of extra things in them. You can play with that. You can do a lot of things with that. Okay, we're going to make this even bigger. I'm going to hold down my shift key and open it up. I'm in the designer software, but for the most part, everything I'm doing here are things that you should be able to do even in the free software. Okay, so if we printed this right now as is, okay, just like with the red lines, what's going to happen is we're going to get like that same black outline that we see in the preview of this flower. But we can do more than that with this. So what I'm going to do is we're going to make sure and ungroup it. So I'm going to ungroup it right now. And what's going to happen is now I can play around with this. Like, so maybe I don't want to cut the dashes. Maybe I don't want all of these layers here. That's the beautiful thing about a well-made dingbat is that you can do a lot of things with it. So we're going to copy this, edit, copy, edit, paste. I'm going to just bring it over here, okay? And we're going to change it a little bit, okay? So what I'm going to first do is we're going to select it. We're going to make sure it's fully ungrouped. I think it is. But now we're also going to release the compound path, and that's going to release it from all the different layers it's in. So object, release compound path, okay? And now you can see all the individual pieces. If I zoom in here, and you're going to do that with this little magnifying glass with the negative in it, okay? Oh, sorry, positive. We want to go closer. So you're going to do the plus sign. What I'm going to do is now I'm going to take away layers, okay? Right now, if I cut it, this would be one big layer. But I think I want the entire back piece to be a single piece. I think that's going to be helpful. But I also think I would like, so see how it's attached to the stem? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete the layers on the inside. I'm just selecting it and then using my delete key. And I'm going to delete, let's delete that one, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this out. I know that this goes inside of it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this all green. I'm going to cut this pink and then this a different color. Does that make sense? So this is the original. And you could cut this like everything stroke line, or you can break things apart and use them in a fun way, okay? I also want to make this cut pretty simple, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get rid of all of these dashed lines. I like the dashed lines for when I'm printing it, and that's the other thing we haven't talked about with Dingbats. You 100% can take this and you could print it. So you could do a little printable from it. And remember, you're getting 26 in one item. So what I like about the 26 is that they all relate, right? They all have the same look. If they're all doodled, they have that doodled look. If they're all like straight line, they all are straight line look. So you get to control the looks of like everything you're producing. Like if you're making a card set and you pull 3 of those things and put it on your card, well, it's all gonna look good, right? Okay. All right, we're just gonna cut this out on paper today. I am going to pull this apart just like this. And now I am going to, I'm gonna get out of this. We're gonna go to, well, I was gonna go to send, but I just realized, let's cut this out in green first. So I'm gonna pull these 2 off, okay? I'm gonna go to send, all right? Now we're going to set it up. I was doing sticker paper last time. I'm just gonna put in cardstock. And if you just do your regular cardstock, now, so I use the Michaels cardstock. That's the 65 pound, that's my favorite. There are lots of cardstocks out there, so whatever you like to use is great. I like putting in the cardstock plain, okay? And then, let's see. Let's make sure and change our machines. So I have lots of machines. If you are someone who has a lot of machines, you might have what this looks like here. It seems like every time I attach to a new machine, it comes in. So I'm looking for my available. I'm using my Plus today. But what I'm cutting on is just an 8.5 by 11 paper. So you could be on a portrait. Okay, I've cut out the 3 pieces. So you can see that I have sent it here. Here's the original design. So let's just take a look at it. So these are the pieces I cut. Here is the original design right here, okay? But I've simplified it. Now, the reason I make a lot of my Dingbats a little more complicated is so that you have the options, right? I want you, I'm gonna glue this together while I talk to you. I want you to feel like you can do multiple things with my Dingbats, and you can find them in the Silhouette shop. I want you to feel like, okay, I made this with this Dingbat, and oh, I have 26 things, but like a lot of them I either simplified for cut, or I printed the complicated one, or I did the complicated one with a vinyl. And so it just allows you a lot of different options for when you are working with Dingbats. Okay, look how cute that is. Super simple and so incredibly easy, which is like my goal for you, so that you can have access to a lot of different designs for a much cheaper price that all coordinate. And you could totally see this on like a card or any number of things, a scrapbooking kit. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. If you are looking for more of my tutorials, you can find them all at karinagardner.com. And if you go there, you can join my VIP group, and that's how you will find out about all the new tutorials, as well as get a free file every single week. So you can join that at karinagardner.com, click on VIP, and I will see you guys there.